Hey guys, this is my birthday stream. I'm joined by
Happy
Jared again.
birthday!
Yes, we're 1 hour away from my birthday, uh, and I just thought to celebrate it. Uh, I thought to celebrate it. What do you guys think?
Yeah, it's fun. I like it. It's a fun idea. What's up, Jay Heat?
Jay, you want a link? I'll send you a link if you want one.
Yeah, you might. In fact, you have my permission if you want to drop the link in the Comics League chat.
Okay, cool. Let me just make sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I also put in Nicotina's group chat.
Yeah.
Just in case if anyone from Nicotina's group wants to pop in and say happy birthday.
Makes sense.
Let me make sure you can also do it because you've got the power, remember?
Oh yeah.
You got the power. Let me post it. Well, I keep on doing something weird. I'll post it in the group chat. There we go.
Yeah, you already got it. All right, good.
Okay, cool.
Hey, what's up, Anthony?
Hey, Anthony. Thank you for coming in, Anthony. Thank you. Yes, thank you. Real talk. Thank you as well. Anyone else coming?
We'll see who else wants to join us. We'll see.
Yeah,
who else wants to join us.
Nicotina will have, if Nicotina wants to join in, I've put a group in the Nicotina group chat, a couple of group chats, and Anthony, in the MME as well.
Andre's my boy.
Yeah, so we're celebrating my birthday. We're here to talk about comics, New 52 comics. We're here to talk about video games, especially Suicide Squad, with considering the fact that the gameplay just dropped.
Which looks great, by the way. I'm going to tell you that right there.
And Nadia, I'm only inviting people that I know for a long time.
Yeah.
Zeke, what's up? So I know how eager you want to join in, but it's going to be close friends, people that I've known for maybe a year and a half, 2 years. People that I've known, like I've known Jared for nearly.
In other words, the people he regularly streams with.
Yeah, people that I regularly stream with. Anthony, you're more than welcome because I know that you're one of the homies that I stream with on MME. You're more than welcome to join in if you want in.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, you understand? Yeah. Yes, Tevia. Yeah. So people like I've known for such a long time. But yeah, so today's a birthday stream. We're here to celebrate. We're here to talk about different things. So why don't we kick it off with gaming?
All right, I'm down. It's your birthday.
Let's talk about Suicide Squad.
I will say, okay, from what, because those that don't know, before we went live on this, Teladia and I watched the entire first episode of that series, and we'll probably cover, if you want, Teladia, we'll cover like week to week as they upload episodes.
Yes,
but the thing about it, what I noticed, okay, I can see that they're putting a lot of thought into the story. The story and everything looks good. I just want to get more information on like the live service elements of it, because if it turns out it's just like cosmetics and you can't like buy any like crazy like battle passes or anything like that, if it's not going to go crazy, I'll be like, okay, that's fine. Because I get that, particularly, and the thing is, at least it looks like they want to support the game long term, and that's really a good thing. And Tevia, I personally enjoyed Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. That's just me.
Yeah, Jared enjoyed Modern Warfare 3, so that's him. But here, we're just to chill. We talk about Suicide Squad. We're here to talk about movies. But I'm really looking forward to Suicide Squad, in my honest opinion. Oh, we got a guest. So before we do that, let's bring him the heat.
Happy birthday, man. Flame on.
Hello.
Did you happen to see the Suicide Squad behind the scenes, Jahi?
I did. The
the
you
story
get
and
classic
gameplay.
skins if you pre-order. So I thought it was a decent trailer.
Yeah, and by the way, I am going to pre-order it. I will be pre-ordering
Same.
the deluxe edition because I want to be able to put if I'm gonna play as Deadshot, I want to put Batman gear on him.
Yeah, Deadshot gets Batman. I
Because
get to
then
become Superman.
technically Batman's using guns then.
And Tevius to say J Heat.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Tevia?
But yeah, so like how do you guys feel about like Suicide Squad? Like honestly, I'm just like I'm interested in knowing the story between Arkham Knight to now. Really.
That's interesting. I want to see how Batman survives. The thing, I'm still concerned because again, live service. I want to
Yeah.
I need more of those episodes to come out before I can say whether or not I'm going all in. Because it could be like everything else is great, but this sucks and it kills the game.
Yeah.
So if everything looks this good and they actually keep to the promise of it's just being cosmetic, I think this could be the big DC game.
You think it could be the
I
big
think
DC?
it could be the next DC game because even though the founders of Rocksteady aren't the company anymore, the name Rocksteady, when it's attached to a DC property, particularly if it's confirmed it's in the Arkhamverse, that carries some weight.
It does.
And the fact that you can fight the Justice League, which I'm starting to think they may not actually make you kill them. I think because there's plenty of space for them to give you the ability to like save them. In other words, you do fight them for the boss battles, but like you develop a technique to like break the Brainiac mind control because it's like the Suicide Squad is like, okay, let's say we kill the Justice League. What are we going to do against Brainiac? Yeah. So they're probably like, let's cure the Justice League and bring out the big guns. That's what I think is going to happen.
But that's the safest, most contrived cop-out scenario plausible.
But here's the thing, Jay Heat. Do you really think they would let you, DC would let you kill the Justice League?
Batman and Superman might survive, but the rest don't have as big of an IP.
I don't think you'll kill one because you notice they were very careful about which Justice Leaguers they use, and they use all of the ones that people like. It's not like there's like one weak person on the Justice League. This one is it's Jon Stewart, Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, and the Flash. All of these are popular characters. They're not going to let you kill them.
I just wonder, are they going to make a Justice League game after that?
That would be fun because remember Teladia when those leaks came out, and again, it's up in the air if those leaks are true, but I always said that like the sequel to this could be a dope Justice League game where it's them fighting back against Brainiac or like them doing Flashpoint if they did like the Flashpoint thing. Wait, aren't they missing one member, Aquaman? Well, how do you know Aquaman's in this universe, Tavia? Because remember, in the Hall of Justice, there wasn't a statue for him.
There wasn't a statue for Aquaman. There wasn't a statue for Martian Manhunter. There was no statue for Green Arrow.
I think what they did is you notice how pretty much and Batman, and you notice how the same amount of Justice Leaguers are. There's an equal number of. I'm surprised not yet. They haven't really announced. But by collector's edition, he means one that has like a statue and stuff.
Yeah.
I want if they announce that, I'm pre-ordering that day one because that would be cool. They had one for Gotham Knights, believe it or not, which was a pretty dope statue. I wish I got that one.
They did.
They did also have it for Batman Arkham Knight, which got cancelled.
Yeah, I know. It was going to have the Batmobile, which I'm like, that would have been cool. Yeah, and that'll be... But they could always recast Batman, Tavia. Or they could use the guy who voiced Batman in Under the Red Hood or something like that for Batman.
Bruce Greenwood, he's no Kevin Conroy by any stretch of the imagination, but he's a good close second.
He could do it. Or they can use, I think his name is Jason O'Mara, who voiced Batman in the DC AMU.
I would prefer Bruce Greenwood, but Jason O'Mara can get the job done.
Yeah, my thing is, and first off, games do that all the time. They recast characters, so there's
I
no
have a better
like,
idea.
yeah.
Bring back Roger Craig Smith and just do the Arkhamverse that way.
What did he what did
Arkham
he voice that?
Origins. Arkham
But
Origins.
the reason why they did that is because that was a younger Batman. I mean, they could. He has a pretty good Batman voice, so they could still do that. And what's up, you guys? Super chat.
Oh, yo, Neo, stopping by to wish you a happy birthday, Teladia. Oh, Marcus, thank you, my dude. Thank you for being a good friend to me, being there for me as always, and thank you for that tag you sent me about The Witcher 3. I saw that on Twitter. My God. So, guys, if you aren't, following Marcus, which is Neo Sevens, make sure you guys do check him out on Twitter, which is at Neo Sevens, which is Neo SE7ENS on Twitter. Make sure you guys do go check him out. Go follow him there, please. I appreciate it ever so much. Yeah. So as we were saying, back to the Suicide Squad.
Back to the Suicide Squad. Yeah.
Roger Craig
Yes.
Smith.
So yeah, it's really easy for them to do that, and so yeah, they could do that depending on where they leave, like the world after Suicide Squad. They could do a Justice League game immediately, and depending on if Suicide Squad is popular, because if it's popular, they can just apply the same mechanics from this game into the Justice League portion. Obviously, modify it a little more because because Superman doesn't use guns.
He flies.
He flies and he doesn't use guns. So, or like Wonder Woman, but the concept is there for them to have their own unique traversals or something like that. Like Wonder Woman can swing from her lasso, even though she can fly. Superman can fly. Obviously, Flash can run, but it's the same concept.
Yeah, it'd be cool to have a Justice League game, not in the same style as the Avengers, but more along the side of Gotham Knights.
Oh, you mean competently done?
No, but completely done properly.
That too.
It's open world, untethered universe. So if you're co-oping with friends, your world and your friend's world isn't tethered.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, it would.
It would.
I mean, us Comics League guys are going to be streaming Suicide Squad. That's a given.
We'll be doing co-op games and stuff. Absolutely.
That's a given for Suicide Squad. But Tevia says he was amazing in Arkham Origins. Yes.
Yeah, he was. He was. Arkham Origins is criminally underrated as a game.
Yes. That's what I'm picking. That's what, like, I've got all the Arkham games on PC. I got Arkham games on PlayStation. I had it on Xbox. I got an Epic Game Store. I've got all the Lego Batman games as well.
I do too. Those are fun.
The main story's a little tame. I'll give you that. But the voice delivery, the cast, and the DLCs were solid. I mean, you cannot deny that.
Mm-hmm.
You can't deny that. Yeah. That's why I think if the rumors are true, like, I am going to talk to Sil Abdul about this, because me and him talk so much about Suicide Squad, DC games, Marvel games, whatever, right? I know he and I are going to have a talk about Suicide Squad and the future of Rocksteady, because that is a really good topic of discussion. If you guys would like to see myself and Sil Abdul to do a live stream together, I'll organize that up, and me and Sil can have a live stream, just having a topic like how we are right now, where we just sit down and talk about video games, live stream on my channel and his. That'd be great. But when it comes down to Suicide Squad, though, I'm glad they didn't delay it even further.
Yeah, I think now is the time to actually release the thing.
I'm glad that they haven't delayed it, but it just surprises me that they're really going through with the heavily monetization.
Well, we don't necessarily know how heavily the monetization is going to be, though.
It's going to be in play to an extent. That's unavoidable.
Yeah, to an extent. but it could be that it's just you can purchase costumes or own them in the battle pass. That's it. It could be just that. If it's just that and the costumes have no impact on gameplay, fine. I'm cool with that.
If it's just like if it was me, because you get 3 days early. I think it's 3 days early. I think it was.
72 hours, it said.
If you got 72 hours early access, that must mean there's a lot of chapters.
Yeah, it could be it's a massive game. That's the other thing we're not talking about, because here's the thing about it. It could be like I think it's going to be a very long game that's going to take you a while to actually play it and discuss it.
Because like I think what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to get the deluxe edition just for the 72 hours early access.
Mm-hmm.
Anthony says can't wait for GTA 6 trailer next month. It's rumored to take place in Vice City, which is great. Yes, that's also another good thing. We're definitely going to be talking about that after Suicide Squad, because I think that's a really good topic for us to talk about after Suicide Squad, because that is it's still gaming related. We are still talking about gaming because we're talking about anything gaming really. But if anything really hot like GTA 6, we're gonna bring it up. Tevia says, I'm really hoping, I am hoping, really hoping this live service doesn't affect the single player stuff, similar to what happened in Marvel's Avengers.
Yeah.
There's no avoiding the live service stuff, guys. If I'm honest with you.
Well, here's the thing, though. This already has a leg up on Avengers. You know why? They showed, like, you customizing the loot and, like, equipping different, like, guns and armor. It actually affects the look of your characters. Whereas in Avengers, it didn't do that for some reason.
Avengers had a problem, though. A big problem.
Yeah.
Lack of story.
Lack of content, and furthermore, they weren't doing seasonal passes.
This one is, so it's like it already has a leg up. So
yeah, it already has one up on the Marvel's Avengers, which I think is. Question: do all the characters have to use guns? Yes.
Yep, that's an important part of the thing.
It's a third person shooter
and then
game.
again, it's the Suicide Squad, so it's not like they're making the Justice Leaguers use guns.
Yeah, I mean, it's Suicide Squad at the end of the day. I mean, I'm here for the story, though. I'm definitely in for the story.
Well, that was the story itself is bad. This story actually looks good.
Agreed, yeah. But yeah, I think while we've round up the Suicide Squad topic, we can move on swiftly on to GTA. Is there anything else we want to add to Suicide Squad?
Only that so far it looks pretty decent.
Jay,
I'm intrigued. Now, this could. I want to be optimistic. I don't. So hopefully, time will tell, and I hope this ends up being a great game.
Okay. Yeah, same here. I'm hoping for a great game. Tevia, I'm also curious about Brainiac and what he looks like. Tevia says, I'm hoping after this we get a Superman game. We know exactly why. If they're gonna make a Superman game, Tevia,
they're not gonna do, because here's the thing: Lois is nowhere to be seen in this game, which automatically is a plus for me. So it's not going to be the super. They're not gonna make the Super Family a game, because I got news for you: that doesn't sell.
But you know what does sell?
Superman and Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
The comic.
Not only that, but a Superman live service game will sell.
Mm-hmm.
Just purely because of cosmetics. Think about it. Think about Injustice with all the cosmetics you got with that. Do you remember that game? The first game?
Injustice 1, right?
Yeah, Injustice 1.
That would be cool. I would love that.
So you imagine all the skins you got with that for a Superman game. It'd be just incredible. But let's switch gears, shall we? And let's talk about GTA 6. Now that has been announced. No Superman live service game. Tevia, that's what WB is doing.
Yeah, Tavia, all DC games are going to be live service. You're just going to have to accept it. That's what they're
Yeah,
going for.
that's what they're going for. Future of WB games is live service.
And
That's what they've
likely,
said.
even if Zaslav sold Warner Brothers, likely they would still keep that.
Yep, David Haddad will keep it. But anyway, let's talk about GTA 6. How do you guys feel about the fact that it's going to be in Vice City? I don't know if you guys are big into GTA.
I've only played 5.
You've only played 5? Okay.
I fell off. I fell off of Grand Theft Auto. Not gonna lie. I mean, it was the earlier titles were great, but as you get older, it just doesn't have the same appeal. But even then, I'm surprised GTA 6 was coming out. Like for the longest time, I thought it was a myth. We would never get GTA 6. Like that,
Yeah.
this game has been delayed for a latter half of a decade.
It's almost like the Snyder Cut.
I knew you had to bring up Snyder at any moment. I was like,
I had to. I had to.
I knew Jared was like, oh, I'm gonna bring up Snyder.
Yeah, I'll play it because I like the freedom GTA brings, so I can still do it.
I played 4. I played 4 and 5.
Mm-hmm.
But what interests me the most is that GTA 6 apparently Franklin, the guy,
Mm-hmm.
he might be in the game.
Oh, that's cool.
So we might get to play as Franklin.
Swearing up a storm.
Yeah, doing that swagger that he does and all of that stuff. That'd be cool. But yeah, so we're gonna get I believe we're gonna get a trailer at the Game Awards. I
That'd be
believe.
cool. I think maybe at the Game Awards we'll get some information on Wonder Woman.
Oh yes, Wonder Woman. Now that is gonna be interesting because we've got Wonder Woman. We've got the Wolverine game. Have you forgotten about
Yeah,
the? Have you
that again. I also think we'll get information on it for that one.
Because there's been loads of news about the Wolverine game. I don't know if you know.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, it's coming out late next year. Apparently,
Sweet, I love that. Let's do it.
because one of the concept artists, worked on the Wolverine game and also the Last Ronin game.
Ooh, I'm looking forward to that Last Ronin game, my dude.
Same. I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to the Last Ronin. The Last Ronin as well, because it's different. It's not the same.
Ninja Turtles, baby. It's Ninja Turtles.
It's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Go
Yes,
Ninja, go Ninja, go.
it's
No,
crazy, right?
contrary to popular, no. Quick disclaimer: The Last Ronin is a very dark story, especially for the turtle who ends up surviving. I'm not going to spoil who it is, but this is a very, very dark story. You cannot undercut it any way possible. This is not going to be teen for teen. This is not going to be E for everyone. This has to be a rated mature game. It has to be if you want to tell the story at its best.
Yeah, 100%. It definitely has to be that way. Yeah.
And by the way, I want to give a big shout out goes out to Sami. She just messaged me saying happy birthday. So thank you,
Love
Sammy.
you, Sammy.
Love you, Sammy. But the Last Ronin game. Oh my God, that's gonna be crazy.
Yeah. Now let me ask you guys this: who
Yeah.
saw that Madam Web trailer?
I did.
I'm surprised anyone even remembers Madam Web because
Here's the thing: it doesn't look that bad.
It doesn't. No.
That was what shocked me. I'm like, wait, this actually looks kind of cool.
I was just like, so the girl that played the girl from 50 Shades of Grey is gonna be Madam Web. Okay, I'm in.
Yeah, I'm like that. Actually, and see, the premise of the movie actually sounds pretty cool. So I'm like, okay.
What sold me is the visual effects. Right?
Yeah, that looked pretty freaking dope. And the fact, so it's Jay, did you see they're using Ezekiel as the main villain? And Ezekiel was,
Yeah,
so I'm like,
I saw
wait,
that.
Are they doing an actual live action Spider-Verse movie? Because wasn't Ezekiel tied to Spider-Verse?
I think it was the first Spider-Verse storyline.
What's
I
up,
don't.
Yeah.
Jacob McKenzie?
It was either the
Welcome.
first one or the second one.
I think it was the first one, is when they tied Ezekiel to the Spider-Verse.
I have a wonderful time and have a wonderful birthday. Thank you very much.
Have a super wonderful birthday. But anyway, but yeah, I mean, it looks pretty cool. And you got someone that has like the spider arms, the Iron Spider arms.
Oh, and Spider Woman.
Yeah, Julia Carpenter.
And actually looked like Julian Carpenter from the comics.
Yeah, I was really surprised. I'm like, okay, this is actually a comic accurate look. In JMS, right? No, but Tavi, I'm saying because they linked him to Spider-Verse afterwards. Because now it doesn't matter if he was from the JMS run. He's linked to Spider-Verse. Ipso facto, I figured it could be they could be trying to do Spider-Verse.
But Jared, you know what's also cool about this about the trailer was the fact that it introduces Ben Parker to this universe too.
We don't know if that was Ben Parker, and I know Tevia. I know the villain was Morlun. I'm just saying this could set up a Spider-Verse movie.
This could set up a big live-action Spider-Verse movie.
Yeah, exactly. And you know, it's kind of funny. Ezekiel's suit looked like a Spider-Man suit. Isn't that interesting?
You know, that's what I was about to say. I was like, wait, the villain looked like Spider-Man for a second?
Which I wouldn't be surprised if maybe for promotion that suit appears in Spider-Man 2.
If they do that, that would be genius.
I know, right? Hey, they did that for Spider-Man 1 when No Way Home came out.
They only did that for Spider-Monkey.
No, you got the Spider-Man suit. You got the hybrid suit and all that. The final swing suit and all that.
We didn't get the final swing suit for No Way Home.
But you got like the hybrid suit that he had at the end of the movie.
Oh yeah. We got that. That's the final suit we got. But that was for remaster.
Mm-hmm.
And PS4 only got the hybrid, and that was it. No Way Home and the hybrid suit, the Far From Home, No Way Home suit. Far From Home. Sorry, Far From Home suit.
I think PS4 got an Iron Spider skin as well. I want to say it did. PS4.
Yeah, it did. They got the Iron Spider skin, but then they got done over though, big time. The PS4 people. Green Lantern game would be dope. Of course.
They could do that. That'd be fun.
Tevia says, which apparently this movie is similar to Terminator. I wouldn't say it's similar to Terminator at all. It feels more comic booky Final Destination.
It's like I thought she was being pulled into all these different realities. Because we noticed some stuff slightly changes when she goes into these different scenes.
Yeah. And you know what makes me feel like it feels like Final Destination, but she
a little bit.
She gets to see the future. That's so cool.
And by the way, is it confirmed that guy's Ben Parker? Because I don't think it was confirmed that that's Ben Parker.
Apparently, he is, according to GameSpot. They did like a thing where they showed all the characters, and apparently Ben Parker was one of the characters.
Okay, so in that case, let's talk about that because that's big. It could be she travels really far back in time, and that's why you have a young Ben Parker.
Yeah.
We don't know how much Ben Parker is going to be in the movie, or it could be that's not necessarily the time travel part. It could be like it takes place during the time when Ben Parker's a younger person, and then like the post-credit scene, we'll finally see who the Sony Spider-Man is.
It's going to be very, very interesting, though, Jared. I'm not gonna.
It's going to be very dope.
It's going to be very interesting to see the movie. Now, I gotta ask you guys this, right? When do you think we're gonna get more Kraven the Hunter? That's the question for you guys.
When is that movie coming out?
Next year, I believe.
Okay, Kraven the Hunter movie. I'm trying to. Yeah, go ahead.
But speaking of Spider-Man games, which would you say? No, I don't know if you've actually gotten to the symbiote yet, Teladia.
Oh, I
But for
have.
what,
He did.
okay, just want to make sure. But which would you say was the bigger menace, PS5 Peter or Tobey Maguire Peter?
Oh, that's easy. A menace, Toby.
Bully Maguire. He gets memed a lot, but God, that performance, Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
He says good riddance, right? Yuri obviously is second best, but the only reason why I say Bully Maguire because he's the OG. Adam Scott plays Ben Parker according to
Okay,
you.
so if it's confirmed it's Ben Parker, then yeah, that's interesting there.
I
And for you
wonder.
Spider-Man the animated series fans right now, I hate to be that guy, but an iconic line does not make it into the final game. Wasted opportunity, if you ask me. But
I know. But so by the way, so Craven comes out August 30th, so likely maybe beginning of 2024 maybe
Right.
is when we'll get information on it, like another trailer.
Shall
maybe,
we
maybe.
shall we talk about the movie that everyone's talking about right now?
I haven't watched the Marvels, so I can't.
I
No,
have a
not
review
that
coming from the
movie.
channel.
Not
So
that movie. Rebel Moon.
Oh yeah, that looks dope. Like, oh my god.
Tevia says, wait, so are they doing Terminator for
I don't
Modern
think
Web?
so. I don't think so.
People keep saying CW budget, although they have a higher budget if they're looking Superman and Lois and Stargirl before ending.
Yeah, exactly.
Uh, Ryan, DCU fan, cinematics. I would love to see a Superman game, but I'm not sure since WB is focusing online. Happy birthday till I just subscribed today after your reaction to Suicide Squad game. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you for becoming a subscriber.
Teladia is
And
a good dude.
if you want to become a member, there's also that membership as well. Well, you get the exclusive access to my Discord server. Just putting it out there.
Yeah, but
But
yeah,
yeah,
that Rebel Moon trailer kicked ass, dude. It's already been viewed like over 11 million times.
what?
Actually, I'll do a view check. Hang on, real quick.
11 million times. I thought it'd be by 15 by now.
Let me check. Actually, it's 12 million.
Wow.
12 million times.
And especially on Zach's thing, a Twitter video just blew up. I know that.
Mm-hmm. And you see that Zach released a video that's like a breakdown of the trailer.
Oh yeah, I watched that. I watched that. I
I
really
need to
enjoyed
watch
that.
that. I haven't watched it yet. But yeah, it looks freaking dope. And with the amount of excitement that's coming out for this, it looks like, yeah, Disney's going to be very nervous right about now.
Yeah, very nervous. And Ryan, just to say yes, thank you for the happy birthday. By the way, I forgot to mention that.
Oh, yeah,
So
yeah.
thank you for saying happy birthday to me. Even though I got half an hour left, but before my birthday actually starts. So this is like the pre-high birthday celebration type of thing that I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
So me and the lads, we're just chilling, as always, talking anything really. Uh, we also have Superman Legacy news, yes, and well, that Fantastic Four news is a
That's
rumor.
not confirmed, Tevia. Anyone that tells it's not confirmed.
It's not confirmed.
It's talk that he's in talks to play Reed. Everyone's taking that as he's
Facts.
playing him.
Yeah, as taking it as facts. Yeah, but we got to talk about Superman Legacy, right? Of course.
Which here's the interesting part. So they cast one of the Authority members, which again proves you can't take anything James Gunn says
wait.
seriously.
Before we talk about James Gunn, look at Jay Hugh with the shades in the
Yeah.
dark.
Oh, The Rock is back.
The Rock is
So
back.
anyway, so this is the annoying part for me.
Yeah.
James Gunn says, "Oh yeah, the Authority's not going to be in my Superman movie," and then he's like, "Okay, I'm going to cast an Authority character." I bet you he's going to try and play mind games and say, he'll either say I changed my mind, or I said the Authority, as in the team, won't be in the movie.
Now I've got a question for you guys. Do you believe Jim Lee will get heavily involved with Superman Legacy and make prequel comics?
Why would he?
because to
Why
help
would?
set up Superman and the Authority. It's for synergy
Mhm.
purposes, but I feel like that's about as far as it'll go.
Yeah, it won't be anything big. By the way, there's one game that we're forgetting. By
Oh,
the way, just real quick, I just want to bring this up. You guys remember we're supposed to be getting a new Transformers game?
oh
Allegedly.
yeah. Oh yeah. I
They
remember
did
that.
a trailer like last year called Transformers Reactivate, and there's like no information out about it yet.
That's crazy.
But anyway, so back to this. Yeah, I mean, if the movie still comes out, because after, but did you guys see that that a lawmaker wants to investigate Warner Brothers because of the whole writing off movies as a tax write-off? Because
What?
they said it's similar to when you burn down a house for the insurance money.
Oh my god.
This
Hey,
is
it
not
happened.
looking. It's yeah. So I'm like, this is bad for Warner Brothers if Congress starts investigating them for that.
What?
Now, quick disclaimer. Now, we're not the now a business is a business. It's all about making money. I just want to go ahead and establish that first and foremost.
Yeah.
Zaslav got finessed or swayed by Emmerich. I will not refute that by any stretch of the imagination.
Yes.
However, Zaslav is not. I'm not going to say he's a creative. He is strictly business minded. You need someone like You like You need someone to balance him out, basically. Especially if you're going to prioritize DC movies.
Hey, Leon.
You need someone on the creative side to balance them out. I'll be the first to say that.
Mm-hmm.
But be that as it may, we don't know how bad Batgirls was. I don't even for all we know, the Batgirl movie with Leslie Glaze probably wasn't even that bad. Zaslav just decided to cut his losses and boost his numbers.
Based on what we saw, it looked that bad.
Mm-hmm.
We may never know.
We may never know. But I think if it were just Batgirls, they wouldn't have batted an eye. It's just he's doing so many of them one after the other that everyone's like, wait a second. He's trying to use that to pay off his debt. But when you do too much of them after like one after the other,
it becomes suspicious.
It looks suspicious. Exactly. It looks suspicious.
Now there are rumors about Universal. He might just cut his losses and merge everything with Universal, or cut a deal to merge with Universal.
Which, if he merges with Universal, DCU is probably going to be dead. Because here's the thing about it: when a new company comes in, they replace all of the heads with their own people.
Hey,
That's
what's
the
up,
way
Leon?
it works.
Hey, Leon. How you doing?
Am I
Jacob.
right or am I wrong?
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. They
So
usually
likely fire James Gunn will happen if that happens. And Tavi brings up a good point. Plus, The Flash, the big movie that they put out there as like the greatest superhero movie since Dark Knight, crashed and burned.
And I went to see that at the theater.
It
too.
skidded to a halt, pun intended.
And guess what, people? Captain Marvel bombed even harder.
Somehow, Captain Marvel did worse.
So I mean, at the end of the day, though, Warner Brothers is Warner Brothers, right? At the end of the day, they're gonna.
That's why when people were saying that they were like, "Oh my gosh, it's DC is saved now with James Gunn and Peter Safran. No one's in charge. No one's above them." I'm like, as long as they're still a part of Warner Brothers, I'm not going to be like DC is saved, because Warner Brothers will always find some way to screw up. They always do.
I mean, Warner Brothers has screwed up multiple times. But I'm surprised they're bringing back the what's it called, Acme and Coyote film, and I believe James Gunn had a hand in that.
I think he had a producer credit, if I remember correctly, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, he had a producer credit, but I believe he had a hand in reviving that movie back.
Yeah, I believe it was DeLuca and Abdi, and everyone's like, can they be in charge?
Yeah, because I honestly believe, right, Pam Abdi and Mike DeLuca can be in charge of Warner Brothers films entirely and bring things to the forefront of things, right? Jacob says The Flash is the biggest bomb. Not as big as the Marvels, though, according to Jay Heat.
No, because Marvel so far is at 145 million their opening weekend. 145 million.
It had the lowest pre-order ticket sales of any MCU film.
Now, granted, Captain Marvel
That
1
includes Ant-Man.
and but say what you will about how Captain Marvel was in between Infinity War and Game. Yes, it had Endgame, and yes, it had a lot of momentum behind it. Just about anyone under the sun will tell you that Captain Marvel 1 had a lot of fluff and momentum going for it. So we knew this was going to be a downgrade compared to the first one, but Jesus Christ.
Let me ask you. Yeah, go ahead. Are there comics anyone has read that the characters talk like people you know in real life?
No, I haven't.
Not really, but let me ask you guys this: what do you guys think of the? It's not really a rumor. It's a very it's a very likely scenario that they're moving away. That Marvel is moving away from the Kang story.
I'd cut my losses at this point.
And no,
Yeah.
from what I hear, it doesn't have to do with his legal troubles. It just has to do with the fact that the Kang setup has failed, and they didn't make him a threat in Ant-Man. How do you do that?
I just feel like AIM should have. I get that multiverse stories are very trendy right now, but
they went too hard on it.
Yeah, that's literally the most simplistic way I could say it. Thank you, Jared.
Tevia asks, if Zaslav does sell off Warner Brothers to Universal, will DeLuca and other person? No, they could be like temporary, but likely it'll be a Universal person because whenever these big companies absorb another company, the leadership team is replaced by the company's own leadership team.
Someone that leans more their way.
Unless the other person is like very much wows them, which I doubt James Gunn will, because from what I've heard, people in Hollywood people in these positions don't necessarily respect him as like the head of the studio. They may bump him down and make him like the head of a creative committee of people, where it's like a bunch of different creative filmmakers and comic book writers to come up with stories, which that's what I thought they were going to do at first.
But anyway, we're getting kind of a little bit.
But yeah.
I digress.
But anyway, back to the Kang stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they're going to be doing Kang. I do not believe they're going to focus on Kang anymore. I think they're going to change it up. Apparently, the new rumor is I've been hearing new rumors of what's his name, Galactus.
Oh, which if they're making a Fantastic Four movie, that would make sense. Now they start teasing Galactus. That is an interesting idea. It probably won't be the Cloud.
It won't be the Cloud. No, apparently it's not.
Get him out.
The Cloud.
Get him out.
No,
the only reason I gotta say this: the only reason the Cloud exists is because they knew they could not pull off Galactus with that level of CGI. Like this was early to mid 2000 CGI. You were not gonna pull that off with Galactus.
And it was kind of funny. Say what you want about Eternals. Eternals shows how you can have a character larger than Earth just appear.
Tevia says, I'm sad the Kang stuff is ending because Kang as a villain has so much potential, especially with seeing him in Avengers, Earth Mighty's hero. He has so much potential to be a great threat.
But here's the thing, though. Here's why I wasn't like that big on Kang. No one was calling for him to be the villain of the MCU. Everyone was calling for Doom. What's up?
Yo, Koj, thank you for the happy birthday. Thank you for being here, my dude.
Because I'm not wrong, because I don't think, because I saw a bunch, because the Discord that I saw was mostly about like Dr. Doom being the main villain, which they could still do.
Wait, go on. Was Fox did Disney acquiesce Fox by the time Endgame came out, or was that about a year later?
Koj says, much love to the panel.
Thank you, Koj. Thank you. Because I want to say the Disney acquisition was in like 2021, 2019, somewhere around there.
Somewhere around there, yeah.
And Koj, if you want a link, let me know and I'll send you a link. You can hop in the panel if you want. Because I've known you for such a long time. I am well, Leon Gaming. I am very well. Thank you for popping in.
But even so, Victor Von Doom would be or at least he'd be a grounded villain to get these to handle phases 4, 5, and 6, and then you could have ushered in a bigger threat later on. He would have
Mhm.
been a
But
good transition villain, basically.
no, but I think Galactus as the big main threat for
That they could
Avengers
do.
that
Yeah,
they could
Galactus
do.
is more laughable. You don't need as much setup.
You don't need much setup, and furthermore, Galactus has faced off against the Avengers before. We've seen it.
Because you could have it in one movie and make it be like Avengers: the Coming of Galactus or something like that. That's the new title for the Kang's Dynasty movie. And they make it for Secret Wars, nothing. For Kang's Dynasty, a lot. If it's true that they're, because I know that Kang Dynasty lost their director, so. But the thing is that they could have like one movie. Silver Surfer shows up. Sorry. So Silver Surfer shows up and it's like, hey, Galactus is coming. Galactus shows up and the Avengers fight him. Because they could always give an origin for Galactus because they're always changing the origin and just make him a Celestial.
You wouldn't have to do much.
It
Because
would
they've
be
already
cool.
set that up in that case.
What about the elemental elements? One of the elements.
You mean Eternals?
Yeah, sorry, Eternals. Yeah.
I think they are getting a sequel, at least according to rumor.
No. But if they put Galactus as one of the big things from the Eternals, right?
Yeah.
As the
Right.
before the dawn of time, basically type of thing.
Okay.
And then he comes in and becomes like this, starts to take over different planets, and you get to
Mhm.
see his backstory. That would be pretty cool to do as well in different films before the Avengers.
You can. I'm just saying that there's a way that they don't have to they don't have to delay stuff and just bring in Galactus. But yeah, you can do that, and all of a sudden just say we're just gonna set it up this way.
Because
Particularly if we're getting a Fantastic Four movie as well, so they could
yeah,
always introduce him in the Fantastic Four movie.
I mean they've literally tried. I mean I mean when the Avengers came out, um, they set it up Thanos from Avengers 1, right?
Yeah.
They literally did. And
Silver
if
Surfer can play he's the
Silver,
herald of Galactus, basically. You don't need to give him a solo
you don't
movie
need
for that.
you don't need a solo Silver
Not
Surfer film.
everything needs a solo movie, Tevia. Not everything needs a solo movie.
But one thing I can say though is we do need one big thing for the Avengers film, right? It
What?
needs it needs to have a lot of action and a lot of story character development in the Avengers film.
I don't know, Teladia. I would love to have an Avengers movie where they just sat around and eat watermelon and just like play football, play on the lawn, have some lawn games, have a picnic. That's a joke because a lot of Marvel books are just people sitting around eating food.
You do realize that could have been taken easily out of context.
Which is why I added the context.
But still, right? Like character development needs to happen across the Avengers film, right? Especially for some of the bigger names like Spider-Man, Black Panther. Uh, if they're bringing back some of the older, even Captain America, um, I would like to see Bucky Barnes become Captain America.
Yes, but here's the thing. It's going to look bad from a public relations standpoint if they take the shield away from Sam and give it to Bucky.
Falcon.
They don't need to. They don't need to. They can
They're
have
not.
two.
Please don't make them have two Captain Americas, please.
No, they share.
All I'm saying is the Ed Brubaker run was better. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, but Teladia, there's still two Captain Americas in that case. You can't share. You
No,
can't
but one
share the
person-
mantle.
No, one person goes that one way and the other one goes the other
You
way.
can't do that. They split the shield down the middle and give half to Sam and half to Bucky. They can't do that.
I mean, that'd be funny though. To be honest.
Flash with Barry and Wally, you can kind of get away with, but even then, Barry was killed off in Crisis for like 20 to 25 years.
Yeah,
Yes.
and to be clear, I'm still against there being multiple Flashes, so I'm consistent in that hatred.
Tevia, that was too easy of a joke even for you.
Mm-hmm. But and Tammy, I don't think you need. I really don't think you need. You can introduce Silver Surfer in the movie that in the Galactus movie. You don't need this notion that we need like to set up every single like thing in the movie is wrong. You don't need that. What do you guys think?
But all I'm gonna say about Captain America 4 is that they're going through major reshoots right now. I don't know. Now, I haven't heard the test screenings yet. I don't know if the test screenings scored bad. I don't know if they scored good. All I know is that for Captain America 4, they are doing major revisions. That is all I know at this time.
Definitely. So, um, so like we're coming up to an hour. We still got lots to talk about, guys, because we're like 3 minutes, 3 minutes to my birthday, guys.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna be doing a big happy birthday to me from the
Okay.
guys.
All
Okay.
That's what
right.
we're
All
gonna
right.
do at midnight my time. So because I'm in the future, but Tevye says I'm hoping they have the right script and they taking time with Captain for
Which
Captain
they're
America.
Unlikely.
from what Nick told me that they're doing 8 months of reshoots.
What about
8 months.
the video game awards?
We'll
What
be
about
doing some stuff for that.
I mean, we're thinking about doing something. We're not confirming anything yet because we're still like there's loads of things that I'm doing behind the scenes. Um, I want to do stuff with different people, and furthermore, I'm gonna be busy in 5 months, literally 5 months time. The guys know what I'm talking about,
Yep.
so in 5 months time, I'm gonna be really busy. Um, but still, guys, we gotta talk about this, right? This is something really cool. I don't think we have talked about it yet. What do you guys? Oh, Tevye says that about the announcements, for, nominations for the announcement that were announced. What do you guys think about that? We should talk about that a little bit.
Well, Spider-Man was nominated for for like game of the year, surprising no one.
It should win Game of the Year, in
It
my
should.
opinion.
It should.
Even though we're comic book fans, but and we haven't played any other games. I know people are gonna say Tears of the Kingdom or Baldur's Gate 3, but have they really lived up to the hype and the
They
expectation?
did. Because there was a lot of pressure on that game to deliver as a sequel, and it did.
It did, and it told a very good story.
Mm-hmm.
Like so far, Jay Heat, so far I've gone past the Venom stage.
Yeah, I had watched all the cutscenes beforehand, so I knew what was happening. So when Teladia and I were streaming, I said, "You have to keep playing, keep playing, keep playing." And then you should have. You can watch his reaction to when he gets to play as Venom, and he's like, "This is so cool."
Yeah, it's so cool. Tevye says it drives me crazy that Hogwarts Legacy was announced for an award, but the game is still wasn't announced for an award. But that game was great.
Well, it could be because of the PR surrounding Harry Potter. It's any number of things.
There's
It
there's a
could have been.
number of
Yeah.
there's a number of factors, Tevye.
Solid
So,
game though. Sold over 20 million copies. So solid
oh,
game.
yeah, it's a solid game. I haven't played it, obviously for not for good reasons, but it's just that I haven't had the time to dive into that game because I'm too much into Spider-Man right now, and I'm enjoying that. And I'm still gonna finish the story. And then once I finish the story, I'm just gonna sit back, enjoy the game off stream, and play. Talk to the lads while I play Spider-Man
Mm-hmm.
when we do CLD or Under Two Capes or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Now Nike Adidas did give Miles Morales like an official sponsored suit, to help sponsor the game.
That
I
was
was
Which
the
just keeping
sponsorship. That was sponsorship deal.
Yeah,
Hmm.
and I have nothing against sponsorship material or sponsorship
That
gameplay.
suit looks rough.
It's just not a good look.
It's not. It's a little stereotypical, and I'm just like, I don't like this.
A little stereotypical.
Yeah, I know. When I was watching it, I was like, I see. That's a problem. It looks odd, and I'm like, it looks like one of those times where these groups are trying to prove that they're not racist, but then they end up acting more racist. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I know what you're
That's what
talking
that
about.
looks like. That's what that looks like. At least Peter got like so many cool suits in that game. And Teladia,
Yeah.
there's one more moment in this game that you're gonna dig.
Oh, it's midnight, guys. It's
Oh,
midnight here.
let's do it.
Let's do it. Go on.
All right. Do you want us to just start?
On three. On three.
All right.
On 3.
1, 2,
Two.
3. Happy
Happy
birthday to
to
you.
you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Teladia, who has good taste in ships. Happy birthday to you.
Key, man. Key.
Screw
Breathe.
you. Screw you.
Breathe, man. Yes. So I'm officially 32.
Nice.
Happy birthday, you old dude. You old soul.
Yeah, I'm an old man now. I'm an old man. So
I am happy to announce that here's how Progressive Comics League is. We have geriatrics as co-hosts.
I don't know what that is, but
Old people. I hire all ages. From 18 all the way to
34.
3,200, however old Nick is.
A shame Phoenix Press couldn't be on the show tonight.
Yeah, it's a shame.
It's a shame he missed out on the fun. But so this has been a great birthday, pre-hype birthday stream up to the birthday, midnight. Now we're gone past the midnight. It's my birthday. I get to say, Terry, you're not old. I'm old. I've got a beard. I've got a gray hair coming out. That says everything. I've got gray hair. I'm going bald. Can't you see, Jared? Look.
But you see, here's the thing: that gray hair may not necessarily be from old age. It could be just from streaming with us.
No, it's old age. It's old age. I mean, I got a bald patch coming through as well.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I gotta tell you guys, the best thing about streaming with you guys, we get to talk about anything, and we just have a fun time doing this stuff.
Yep, exactly.
And that's the cool thing about, guys in the chat. That's the cool thing about me being a part of Comics League crew. It's just that I got to know Jared personal level, Jay Heat on a personal level, and Nick from the Phoenix Press on a personal level. I do streams with Nick as well on the weekends, and it's like we get to just chill and relax, really.
Basically, what it turned into, because it started with just me and Lad, and then it was me for a while, and then when I added Nick, it became like, let's pool our resources together and help each other grow our channels, and that's what it's turning into. And Sammy's starting starting to do streaming more.
Yeah.
Which when she start streaming, we will be like playing streaming pranks on her all the time.
Take a look at private chat.
Let me see. Is it a private chat? Where is it? It didn't come through yet.
Come through private chat.
In the StreamYard.
StreamYard.
All right. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, there you go, Teladia.
There you
Yeah.
go, buddy.
Yeah. Yeah. She. Yeah. Yeah. She's.
Check the
Yeah.
private
She's.
chat. There you go. That's why. You know,
I mean,
you
she.
mentioned your gray hair.
I mean, once it. I mean, what can I say? What can I say? Innit? Um. But anyway. Um. Is. Do you think this is a good place to end it off, or do you want
I
to say
think
a couple?
so.
You
I
want
mean,
to?
it depends on you, Teladia. It's your own stream.
It's your birthday, man.
Yeah, it is my birthday. Let me just see.
Oh, do
Let
you
me
know
just
what we're
mess-
gonna do for April Fools? Teladia has to play and positively review that bad King Kong game.
I haven't played.
Which one?
I don't have
The
King
one
Kong.
that just came out that's being listed as the worst game of all time.
J Heat. Oh my God, J Heat. I don't drive.
Ha 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 ha. Oh my, I just got what that's a reference for. Nice. Oh my gosh, Teladia, that's from a DC movie if you haven't caught it yet.
uh,
But anyway, Retro Nerd Girls just popped in.
What's up,
Hey,
Retro?
What's
thank
up,
you for
Retro?
thank you for giving me a happy birthday. Uh, you're just coming at the pinnacle of the ending of the stream because we've done an hour, and I did say to the guys, there's a lot, and I am getting messages.
Now, Teladia, before you end up, I have a question for you. What's one thing that you want to accomplish in this next year?
Obviously, you know what it is, but behind the scenes, I'll tell you.
Mm-hmm. Besides
You,
that,
besides that, a Superman game. But
okay, yeah,
One
that's
day, my friend.
no,
I'm
but
getting,
One day.
something that you
guys,
personally can
guys,
accomplish.
I'm getting a phone call.
All right, all
So
right,
Well, we better wrap this up.
all right, all
Do we
right.
have time for promos?
yeah, go for promo.
All right, I'll go
You
first.
can start, Jahid.
As for me, stay tuned for my Captain Marvel review, which to be honest, I'm actually kind of dread the fact that I actually spent $10 to watch this film. But stay tuned for that review.
Don't be a
Also,
toxic male, Jahid. You have to review it positively.
I'm going to review it positively. There's just not much to talk about. I'm not just going to badmouth the whole time.
It'll be fine. It'll be like a minute or so of good stuff, and then.
All right. So
Mhm.
So guys, what we'll say is that make sure you guys follow J Heat Blaze on YouTube, and also check out J Heat on J Heat 75, and Jared from Comics League. Make sure you check out Comics League JT on Twitter, and also check out YouTube channel Comics League. I've been your host Teladia Plays. This has been a great stream. Make sure you guys check me out later on this week. I will be doing something special. And today, guys, is my birthday. So if any guys want to send me anything, you guys can become a member just for $4.99. That go a long way for me. So, I would super appreciate if you guys want to become members. So until then,
Super Wonder.
Thank you.
okay, so I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out, everybody. And where's the outro?